The Bible is fascinating in many ways, for in many ways, the Bible can feel as though it speaks to us, because sometimes it feels as though it is about us. Some of you who are watching this are probably wondering what it is I mean. If you turn to Joshua chapter 5 verse 6, it says the Israelites had moved about in the wilderness for 40 years, until all men who were of military age, when they left Egypt, had died. Since they had not obeyed the Lord, for the Lord had sworn to them that they would not see the land he had solemnly promised their ancestors to give us, a land flowing with milk and honey. How many of you can honestly say you feel your minds, your spirits, your brain, your conscience have been wandering for 10 years, 20 years, 40 years, 50 or more years, trying to figure out your life, trying to figure out what makes sense anymore, what doesn't make sense, why things happen the way they do? Now do you understand what I mean? By how the Bible sometimes can relate to us, as though it's talking about us, or sometimes directly to us? The Israelites wandered for 40 years, yet a lot of us are doing exactly that, wandering in a desert inside ourselves. And we can't seem to figure it out. We can't seem to understand. Now, I don't know you, but I know a lot of what's going on in this world, and I can tell you what may be keeping you from figuring it out. You see, God likes to have one-on-one time with us, but it is pretty hard for anyone to have one-on-one time with someone when they are always distracted, and there is plenty of distractions in this world. You have Facebook. Many people will spend hours doing pretty much absolutely nothing on Facebook, just browsing, looking at people's posts. A lot of people bored because they feel they have nothing else to do. You have YouTube. Thousands upon thousands of videos that are not educational in the slightest bit. More for entertainment, especially a lot that doesn't help draw you closer to God and figure out the problem. It just keeps you wandering and wandering for years. You have television with so many shows, reality shows, movies, and entertainment. So many movies, people have seen a lot of the same movies and shows more than once. Some they probably know all the lines to. You have video games. People will play video games for hours upon hours. Many times people will turn on a video game and tell themselves, I'll only play this for just an hour. But when they look at the clock, 5 hours has already passed. Sometimes it feels more than 5 hours. Sometimes not. You have places to party and drink. A lot of times people feel like partying, but a lot of times people don't. A lot of times people just want to relax at home, and that would be a great time to have one-on-one time with God, to get questions answered, to talk to God, to meditate on God, find the answers you're looking for. But friends call friends and have them meet them at the club or bar again, and the person knows that they were just there the other day. They know they shouldn't go. It wouldn't be good with how much money they have left or how they feel. But yet, they go anyway. There are distractions in this world that keep people from hearing God. There are many distractions that the enemy puts in front of people and keeps them entertained, keeps their mind stimulated, and keeps them away from God. But in the end, the person is left wandering and wandering and wandering and wandering, where all that wandering could turn to years and years. Then there are people who say, I have lived a great and religious life, but they feel God is so far away, and they don't know why. Honestly, I think they just answered their own question. God doesn't want a religious life with us. He wants a relationship. I mean, think about it. If you just started dating a man or dating a woman and things didn't work out, Would you go to your friends or your family and say, I thought our religion was strong? No, you wouldn't be going to friends and family and saying, I thought our religion was strong. You're not trying to build a religion. You're trying to build a relationship. Why would God be any different? God wants a relationship with us. But many people, instead of having a strong relationship with God and trying to build a relationship with God and following God, they follow the religion. They follow the rules of those religions. They follow the people of those religions. They don't want to get on the bad side of the people of those religions. They don't want to make the people of those religions mad. But yet, they always wonder why God is so far away. So when you open the Bible and read a verse, ask yourself, what does it mean? Does it pertain to me? If so, how? If it does, what can you do to soften your heart so you can hear God?